Here's to Thirsty Thursdays. Ah,
Hey, fam. What are you doing? It's Thirsty Thursday. And guess what? We're not just going to talk about me this week. That's stupid. That's boring. And given the trajectory of this podcast, I've used that word twice now. What's up? We've got Taylor Feingold with us. Can you believe it? Let's give it up for Taylor, everybody. Yes. Yes.
Thanks.
Taylor,
I
thank you.
believe it.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming on. We got to get the show going appropriately, right?
Okay.
So
Sure.
I do have a can. Do you have a can?
I have a can. There's like a whole ritual that goes into this, what you do here.
I love you so much that you know that. Yes.
I love
This
you
is
too,
going to be the
yes.
best. So take your can, Taylor.
Okay. Yes.
And we just skim the top.
Okay. Skim the
Very
top.
good.
Oh,
You're a
gosh,
natural.
oh.
Now with your thumb, you see that we got to get the gutter here. Because rat piss,
Yeah.
dust, other hands. You know what I mean?
Gross. Yes.
We don't need that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last thing we do, Taylor, is we blow. Yeah.
Glitter came off of it. That was insane.
Of course it did. You're a goddamn princess. All right. Now we just open up the can.
Pop it open.
Yep, because we have earned that. And then what I like to do is I grab a cup. Some people have cups, some don't.
Okay.
And I just let this baby fill up. And then when it
Wow.
gets to be too tall, I let those bubbles bubble. And then I close my eyes and I dream. And right
What
now,
do you dream of?
well, I think my dream's coming true right now. Taylor's on the podcast.
Well, you're welcome. I
Hey.
love making dreams come true.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
have a
See,
cup.
you're okay.
Wow.
There's no rules about the cup. Well, let me just suck this foam down and we'll get after it.
Oh, all right. Suck it down.
That's good. What a good day. What a good dream.
A great day.
Great day.
Yes.
Well, Taylor, how was your week, girl? What'd you get up to?
My week was good. I am currently redecorating my house. I go through this all the time where I just say, I hate everything. Get rid of it. We're doing new stuff. So
What do we hate this week?
Well, I didn't like my curtains. So I'm in there with the drill, taking everything down. My friends are like, did you put it in a stud? I'm like, who knows? I don't know. If it falls, it falls. But I also did yesterday, I recorded my podcast.
Okay. What's it called?
It's called YapNet, and I do it with my best friend Kelly.
I love that. YapNet.
Yeah, YapNet. And upcoming for Christmas, we are having a power slapper on. We're having a striker on.
Do we dare divulge or do you want to wait?
No, I'll say it. We're having Stunt Marshall on.
Oh, he's the perfect guest. He's the perfect guest.
He's going to be Santa Marshall for our Christmas episode.
I love this. Yeah, and if you're going to pick any power slapper to do it, I have seen Pono in a Santa hat. Okay. But
really?
As far as bringing the heat, the energy, I think Santa Marshall's perfect for you. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I thought he would be a good pick.
He's so great. And his energy's awesome. So for me, what really helps is if the guest you have on kind of has that weird, awkward, dry sense of humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's got that dialed in. So he's great.
He's got it down. Yeah. I recorded a TikTok with him. I asked if I could spank him. I also did spank you.
You did spank me.
I did
one
spank
of my more finer moments in life. Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime you want, I'm down to spank you.
And fam, I didn't even have to pay for that shit. She just offered it up. So of course.
You know what?
Of course we did.
I'm for the people, I do a little charity work.
Of course. And that charity is your hand on some ass. Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
And how was your week?
Oh, my week was crazy, man. We've been trying to work through wifey's new venture thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I swear every week on this podcast since May, I say, we're going to launch. And then the week passes and we don't. So there was a lot of that going on this week. Obviously, Thanksgiving, got the family together, all of that.
Yeah.
Actually recorded a podcast on Thanksgiving with this guy in Power Slap, the Sin Bodhi guy.
Okay.
He's their matchmaker. But anyway, he's the craziest guy. He's got tattoos on the face, beard. He's got this whole like circus act going on when he, in the whole wrestling
I love
world. And so
that.
that
Yeah.
was crazy, man. But I also, this is the first for me. I walked down into my basement and I saw my newly 16-year-old son with his girlfriend on the couch laying next to each other.
Whoa. What'd you
I
do? Did you just turn around, walk right back out?
I was like, I looked at him and I go, okay, we're doing that now. If you guys need anything, I'll be upstairs and I hear everything.
That must be a stressful moment. I don't know. I don't have kids, but when I was 16, everyone should have been praying for my mom, you know?
I love that, man. I love that. But that was kind of it. You know what I mean? Look, I live an awkward life, Taylor. So once wifey decided to be the wearing the pants, right? The career, doing all that. And I
Yes.
had to stay home and learn how to cook and shit, right? I
Mhm.
just I have an awkward life where I don't really relate to anybody because I'm just this dude making dinner, walking in on teenagers making out.
Crazy.
It's crazy, man. People ask me what I do and I go, "Oh, I just hang out with this chick." And I point to my wife, you know what I mean?
And your wife is the best. I love Allie. She's my favorite, which is funny. She's my favorite person involved in Power Slap. And she's
I
like,
love that.
just like kind of involved.
Yeah,
But
she's my I don't know what the right term is, but like back in the day, news crews, they'd put like some hottie out there with a mic to like fish guys to come in to talk.
sure.
She's that for me in
Yes.
Power Slap. We haven't been turned away at any parties yet, and it's because I got my
Of
little
course not.
fishing hook out there. You know what I'm saying?
Because she's so beautiful and so wonderful.
She's so nice, man. And one of the hard things with Allie is people really think she's like this bitch, right? Because she's like tall, gorgeous, has a
Right.
business, all this kind of stuff. But when you get to know her, life of the party, couldn't it be nicer? I love her, man.
She's wonderful. I have that thing too where people think I'm a bitch.
And you're so
Definitely.
not. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I think I do have like a bit of a dry sense of humor, so people don't know if I'm joking sometimes. And just the RBF resting bitch face, it's just,
Do
but
people do people this might be a funny question, but like
I'm
that's just
excited.
what kind of comes with when you're a good looking woman, right? Like people
Sure.
instantly judge you. People look at you once and they automatically have these things about you. And it's just like, it's got to be jealousy, yeah?
You sound like my mom. I was like, everyone's jealous of you. That's what it is. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of different types of beauty. And so when you look more cute, you don't necessarily get that bitch thing attached to you. Maybe you'll get something like dumb attached to you. I think
Okay.
I think it really sort of depends on what kind of looks you have. I don't know.
So it's like if you're in other words, if you're like 5'1", 70 pounds, you get a different reaction as if unless you're 5'7", long blonde
Sure.
hair. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. And I think like, there are a lot of girls who will smile and be like all happy and they'll get the dumb thing where I don't really, I mean, I will smile, like I'll laugh at stuff, but most of the time I'm, you know, looking like
Just like
that.
this.
So
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably user error. It's probably a little bit my fault.
No, I think people,
No.
I don't know, human nature, right? Like we just see
Yeah,
something or someone and we just snap to a judgment. But once you get to know them and they're still that way, then we all know, fam, let's just kind of move this person to the side and we'll keep walking forward. You know what I mean?
sure. Definitely. Very good way to look at it.
Is that a pillow of you in the background? What's going on there?
There is a pillow of me in the
You
background.
had a
I
pillow
actually
made of
have
yourself.
2. No, yeah, I have a shrine to myself. A company sent it to me, and actually, you can purchase pillows of me.
Okay.
There's another one back there, you can't see it.
Do we
What's
just
the
Google
link?
Taylor Feingold pillow? Like,
It's actually at the bottom of my link tree. If you
nice.
if you go take a look there. Yeah, you could buy a Taylor Feingold pillow. It's like a head and torso, maybe like some of my thighs, but it's like accurate to size too. So you could cuddle with
Hell,
me. I
you could
know.
have That's amazing. I want
We
a Taylor pillow I can cuddle at night.
Yeah, we should get you
Yeah,
one
yeah.
for the studio. I think it would look great right behind you.
Just put it on the plant right there, like suspend it, you
Yes,
know?
suspended in the air. I think that's a great idea.
I love that.
Yeah.
What didn't you like about the curtains? Too dark, not the right color, not big enough?
I just felt like they were outdated, and now I put up these new curtains and I feel like they're too short. I need to get longer one. You know what? I'm just never satisfied. And I think that's why I am where I am, because like I'm always looking at things and wanting to change them and wanting to like get better and do a better job. So even with my curtains that happens. Yes.
So with the curtains and then I guess even, kind of relating to your career, right? Are
Sure.
you that picky as well? Do you go through a million photos before you post, that kind of stuff?
Yeah. So I work pretty closely with a photographer, and he will take thousands of pictures each photo
Right.
shoot we do. He will cull them down, and then he'll have me come in and cull them down even more to like the 3 or 4 pictures you see. Well, not
How
really.
long does
I
that take?
Not very long. I have this bad habit of blinking in photos, or I do something what we call the half blink, where there are probably 500 of those photos are me like this. In the photo, I have one eye closed, so we get rid of those really quickly.
You got those
Um,
psychic eyelids, man.
yeah, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. And so we get rid of those really quickly, and then he'll pick out his favorites, and that'll probably be a big chunk, and then I'll pick out my favorites, and then he'll go through again. Um, when we do a photo shoot, I normally post 3 times, so it'll be around like 20 to 30 pictures in total that we end up editing. But yeah, I'm super picky.
Do you have so like Allie, right? She'll have photo shoots quarterly. That seems to be enough for
Mhm.
like content. But like
Yes.
when, and this might sound weird, but when you are actually the product, right? Like you're putting yourself
Yes.
out there, all your links, things like that. Do you have to have photo shoots like once a month, weekly? Like how does that look?
So, I'd say for my, like, Instagram photo shoots, I do those less often, and I try to sort of stack them. I'll come up with a lot of creative concepts for that. It's really important to me to have something that's creative there and not just a bunch of selfies. And that's also really fun for me. I love creating scenes and outfits and everything for Instagram. When it comes to other content like reels and my sites and everything, I'm shooting weekly. Usually twice a week. So I have my assistant is one of my best friends in the world. Her name is Hope, and she'll come over and we'll go over concepts and we'll shoot a bunch of stuff together, try and edit it and schedule stuff out. Um because I really need to keep putting out stuff. I also don't have, a team or an agency like a lot of other creators,
Wow.
and so what a lot of agencies do is they'll sort of recycle content. So something I filmed last year, but X amount of people didn't buy or didn't see, they'll send it to them. I don't have a system for that because it is just me and now Hope helping me. So I don't want to send out old content. I'm pretty much sending out new content multiple times a week, almost every day.
And you know what's
Yes.
crazy is um I know that world a little bit, right?
Yes.
So I think fam needs to understand, you know, it's kind of a pet peeve of mine because we'll have girls come in to the salon that want to start a career there, or just influencers come in to get their hair done or whatever. And everybody thinks that they can, like, take a picture of their feet, put it on OnlyFans, and, lottie dottie, I'm a millionaire, right?
Right, right.
And what they need to understand is behind the scenes, what you're describing, that is so much work, man. Is there
Yeah.
times where you're like, "Fuck this, I don't wanna do this," and you skip a week?
You know what? There are times where I'm like, I don't wanna be seen. I'm like, I don't wanna be perceived right now. Um, Most of the time, I don't feel that way because I do really enjoy it, but there are times where I'm like, "There's no way I'm putting makeup on my face, so this is just, like, a very natural deal happening here." Um, yeah, I think I go through time periods where I don't just like any job that you do, there are things that I go, "Ugh, I really don't wanna do this today." I mean, the lucky thing for me is that I am my own boss, so I can say, "You know what? We're doing this tomorrow instead." But having Hope helping me now has been really helpful for my productivity because I'm like, "She's here, we're doing it." You know? I don't put it off. There are some creators who do way more even than I do, and I don't even know how. There are people who wake up at 6 AM and they do their makeup and they shoot all day. I couldn't do that. That's why I'm at two times a week. Yeah, I don't
No,
get it.
I
But
think
it
a regiment schedule like that is valid. Yeah.
yes, yeah. But it is a lot of work. It is a lot of fun though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like, "Oh, I hate this." I'm like, "This is great. Let me take a selfie. Let me take this picture," you know? It's a
Yeah,
lot
for
of fun.
sure. But I think
Yeah.
what's important is, um, but like you said, you still have to do it though. Like
Yes.
whether, whether you're a content creator like yourself or playing in the NBA or a UFC fighter, there's days you don't want to go to quote unquote practice, but you still power through and do it. And I think, honestly, man, I think that's missing a little bit. I think people really think they can just like have one post go kind of viral and they're done. And it's just like, oh, bitch, you don't know. Like, you got to keep this up and keep going. And you're going to have highs
Sure.
and you're going to have lows. And that's just how you make a career out of something, right? I mean, that's just how it
100%.
goes.
Yeah, I was posting for, a while before I went viral, and when I did go viral, I said, "Okay, well, today is the day. I got nothing else lined up. I gotta start shooting more." Because when you go viral, you wanna follow up really quickly so that you can keep people's attention. I mean, TikTok, I scroll through, I watch the first 5 seconds of every video. I don't care what's going on. My attention span is short. So, once you have that one little viral clip, you're like, "This is the time." You can't really wait 2 weeks and put something else out, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. I think that's
So,
a problem I see a lot of people run into.
no, I agree. I think, God, man, that's so true, right? Like, It's it's kinda cool in the sense of, so when we talked really briefly outside on a deck in Vegas, right? We talked about how you went viral. It was just a little clip at a cafe, correct?
Mhm. Yes, at
Yeah,
a brunch restaurant.
at a brunch restaurant, and it just went viral with this mimosa thing, right?
Mhm.
And what I love about what you're saying is you kind of knew that, "Oh, shit, this is the door opening. Let's walk through and go." And I think a lot of
Yes.
people, they don't. It's either excitement, right? Or, nervousness, or maybe that's not what they want out of life. So they just kind of let the video go viral and they leave it. But I think so many people, I think where you are unique is you knew, oh shit, this is my time to go get it.
Sure, yeah, I think that that's true. I had also gotten fired from my job shortly before that, so, it was, like, COVID time, I was on unemployment, and I was like, "Let me just make some videos," I don't know, and when that happened, I said, "Maybe I can actually do this," and then it turned out that I could, and I mean, I'm still surprised, when I get
Really?
new followers or yeah, 100% because, um I don't know, the internet can turn against you really quickly, and so I'm always like, that might happen to me, I gotta live this up while I can, and I really enjoy it because I really do love it, so, yeah.
No, that's awesome. What was your TikTok first, and then at what point were you like, "Hey, I can start actually doing a paywall here," whether it's Patreon, OnlyFans, or whatever, to start making this a career and earn some money? Was it literally like within the same first 2 weeks, or did somebody suggest it to you? What was the mentality of, "Oh, I need to monetize this, and this is how I can do it"?
Yeah, so, I realistically, what happened was I went viral. I had been doing a food blog for a while.
Okay,
So
yeah.
my previous job before I did this was I was a food reporter at a TV station.
No shit.
Yeah. So then when I got fired from that job, I was like, "Well, I'll just focus on my food blog." And I did for a while, and the clip that I went viral with, it was at a brunch restaurant, had to do with mimosas, but it wasn't really food related. I tried to do a little bit more food stuff, but my own like personal stuff of me being silly and weird and unhinged was going more viral. And so actually this company reached out to me and they said, "Hi, we would love for you to be on our site." Basically, uh, it's like a subscription site. It's not OnlyFans, and it doesn't have sort of the mark of the stigma of OnlyFans. And I said, "Yeah, I'll try it out." And man, it did really well for me. I was like, "Oh, I'll
Man, that's
see if I
cool.
like this." And eventually I did transfer over to OnlyFans and Fansly, which I love now. I should have done that from the beginning. I think I was just scared to be associated with OnlyFans because I didn't want people to have this sort of image of me, or a negative image of me. But I've really sort of, at this point, I'm very happy with it. Am I love my job. I'm making more than I made at the TV station for sure. And I just have a much happier life. And people are gonna judge you no matter what you do. So,
No, that's very
doesn't really
true.
matter anymore to me.
I feel like, one of the questions I really wanted to ask you when it came to the more all of you content, shall we say, is there like on some level though, isn't it just so freeing? No? Like what
Yeah,
I mean, what can I say to you, Taylor, that's like gonna bother you ultimately? Do you know what I mean? Like
you
you've gotta be
can't.
so okay with yourself now. Is that a bad perception?
No, I think that's 100% true. And truthfully, with my content, no one knows what it is until they sign up. People think I'm doing way more than I am. You know what I mean? And I'm sure
Sure.
people might think, "Oh, she's not doing anything." Um, but people think that I'm doing all this crazy stuff that I'm not necessarily doing, which is fine. I say buy the subscription and see, if you think I'm doing something crazy, come see for yourself. But it is very freeing. I feel like I haven't gotten as much hate as I thought I would, and I feel like I'm quicker. Like my wit is quicker now. Because I'm like always ready for someone to say something to me about it. But I do feel very free and happy and open that people are like, "I'm going to post this." Okay, go ahead. More promotion for me. Go ahead. Good
100%.
luck.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I joke about it with Allie all the time. I'm like, "Baby, I would be your first subscriber. I would be in first of the line. I would buy all the things. You could make customs for me. It'd be great."
You'd have to beat me out. I'd be
You gotta
Allie's.
beat me out.
I'd be Allie's first subscriber. Okay.
I love that. No, it's so interesting to me because, I'm an old head, right? So growing up, all that stuff, it's so comical to me, dude, because we're all doing it. We're
Yes.
all, you know what I mean? Like, and one of the cool things about the internet and social media, and particularly COVID, when everyone was sitting around trying to like just do something, I mean,
Hmm.
COVID was so hard for so many people.
Yes.
But what I love is because of like Fansly, Patreon, OnlyFans, content creators like yourself, it just becomes a part of who you are. It isn't what you are. Like
Right.
you can be this quick-witted, funny, crazy, dress up kind of human being, and then also have this. Whereas like when I was growing up, it was like the touch of death or something, which is insane
Sure.
because everybody's doing it. Like I just like that now you and I in this day and age, we can talk about it openly, smile about it. No, this is just what I'm doing. And I think it's awesome because it gives people, especially if they're kind of wanting to be themselves and run their own world, it's such an easy way to do that. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we want? We want to do our own thing and be validated and pump up our own life.
100%. I definitely agree with that. And um doing content and influencer work and all of this has really opened so many doors for me. That's actually how I got invited to Power Slap.
Yeah,
Um
talk about that. Did they DM you or how'd they find you?
yeah, so this is what happened. So you know, in New Orleans, there is an influencer scene. It's mostly food influencers. And then there are a few of us that are not food, but they're the after party for Power Slap was at Caesar's Casino. And I know one of the PR people there. And she called me and she said, "Hey, I need hot influencers. Normally we're always looking for food influencers and whatever, but I don't know many hot influencers except for you. And we're doing this power slap thing and they want a name. And can I give you?" I said, "I don't know what that is, but sure. Yeah. I mean, I love that you called me a hot influencer. That sounds great."
Yes, dude.
And so, she said, "Okay, I think you're going to get a package." I said, "Okay." I'm like Googling what is power slap. I had no idea.
I
Really.
love that.
And I got this package, Power Slap, coming to New Orleans, and I was like, "Oh, I've seen these videos." And I was like, "You know what? I'll go. This could be fun." And honestly, going to that event was one of the most fun things I've ever been to. And now I'm a huge Power Slap fan. I'm like watching the fights when I can't be there. And then I did go to Vegas as well. Because they reached out and told me they were doing it in Vegas. I said, "Oh, well, I don't know if I can travel for it." But then my best friend decided to get married in Vegas the week before. So I said, "Oh, I'll stay for
Damn.
Power Slap." Yeah, it
Yeah.
was just perfect. And so now I feel super connected to all of these interesting, fun people that I met through Power Slap.
No,
So
it's so true. It's such an awkward, nichey, what the fuck is this kind of sport competition, right?
yeah,
And
100%.
I went with my kid to Power Slap 8 because Paige Van Zant was gonna be doing it, right? So I recognized her name. So we just went, and I'm super transparent. I was like, "Oh, whatever the fuck this is. I just want to see Paige Van Zant compete in something, right?"
Sure.
So, but we went and we got done, and I kid you not, we looked at each other. My kid at the time was 13. That's my dog. Sorry, this is real life, fam. Shut up.
Hey, be nice.
Oh, I love her so much.
Oh,
That's Allie's daughter. We can't fuck with her. She'd be out on the street so quick if it wasn't Allie's daughter, you know. Um, so anyway, but we looked at each other and we were just like, "What the hell was that? That was so much fun." Like,
yeah.
you see all these people, everyone's so nice, and almost, man, it's going to be 2 years in a few months here. Here we are,
Wow.
and I totally agree with you. Once you see it and kind of experience it, if you still don't like it, yeah, it's not your thing. But until you see it live, I think you should hold out judgment.
I would agree with that. I don't know how anyone could see it live and not like it. Um, I think that it's really a good sort of okay, my favorite thing about it is that it's quick and it's exciting and it's like there's a moment. When I watch UFC fights, which I do and I have for years, I'm like, "What's going on?" I'm like trying to kind of see. I'm like, "Oh, okay. This you don't have to do any of that. You're just watching and it happens and it's like the room explodes." It's just so
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, to validate that, I've tried to get Allie to watch UFC for years. Couldn't care less. We watch every Power Slap event.
Yes, 100%. And everyone involved is so nice. I'm actually good friends with, I feel like, a lot of the strikers now. They're gonna be like, "I'm not friends with her." No, but I'm having Stunt on my podcast. Me and Aaron, Turner talk all the time. Me
Yeah,
and
he's a good
Brandon
guy,
play
man.
World of Warcraft together, The Ripper.
Shit, nice. We're a
So
Magic family in this house, so yeah.
oh, really? Okay, I see.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still don't know how to
I
play it after all these years, but my oldest kid loves it, so we do it.
well, that's great. I mean, I don't know anything about Magic, honestly. I am a
It's
new
the most
gamer. Look,
confusing fucking game ever
my
invented,
gamer
dude.
chair. I'm new to
Yeah,
this,
you
but
are. Look at that. Yeah.
look at that. Look at my cool keyboard. It has a
Well, you're
heart
in
on
it
it.
to win it, girl. Look at you. The only
Um,
actual video game thing I do is PUBG. I love a PUBG.
okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah. I am bad at all video games, but I enjoy them.
See, that's what's
Um,
important.
yes, 100%. I really like this game. It's called Power Wash Simulator, where you go
Okay.
and power wash buildings. That's it. That's the whole game. It's very calming.
It's very calming. I love that. That reminds me of my youngest.
Mhm.
He's obsessed with Allie. And there's an app where you just buzz people's heads. You get the clippers and you just buzz them. He would do that for hours. It's like modern sand, meditation or something, with a rake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's
cool.
beautiful. I would love that game too.
Oh my gosh. And you know what's stupid is you make fun of it, and then next thing you know, you've been playing it for 8 minutes. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
funny.
the other day, okay, World of Warcraft, I've been playing, and the other day I looked at the time and it was 5 in the morning. I played
That's how
all
it
night.
goes.
Crazy. I didn't even realize. I had no idea.
Man. Yeah,
Really sucks the end.
they lock you in for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Taylor, thank you so much for coming on, man. Like I DM'd you this and I'm gonna say it, out loud. We had to bring a little more beauty into this beast world,
Oh,
So I'm so happy you came on, man. This is amazing.
I'm so happy to be here. You're such a light. Anytime I see you at these events, I'm always so excited. You're so wonderful and you're great at your job. Great interviewer.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah,
Of course.
I am having the time of my life, and I don't give a shit about the views. Fuck the likes. I just put the shit out there and keep on rolling, man.
Well, that's what it's all about, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Where can let's plug some shit. So you got your podcast, you've got your link tree on Instagram. Where can everyone follow you? Where can they support you? All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, 100%. So you can follow me on Instagram is probably the best place at Taylor Feingold. That's my name, TaylorFeingold. I'm also Taylor Feingold on TikTok and Twitter. Twitter is not safe for work, okay? Just so you know.
Just don't go
Um,
there during the work hours.
I have a Discord server that you can join. This is all in my link tree as well. Um, yeah, and I love to have fun. I'm posting stories every day, doing a lot of posts. So come check me out, please.
Yeah. Everyone watching or listening to this, follow this girl, find some gold, support her, and let her know that you love her. All right, Taylor,
Oh, so
thank you so
sweet.
much.
All right.
We'll hang out for a bit and let this bitch upload.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.